Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. I'm so excited to be here again this week. So first I want to say, thank you to my returning subscribers. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I also want to say hello to my visitors. And if you're here and you're feeling it, you might as well just hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, get notifications, and join the fam because we are out here. We're really growing, guys, and I'm here for it. And I think you should be too. Honestly, truly. Alright guys, enough joking around, but so this video was highly requested and it is my top thrifting tips. I really wanted to get it out to you guys before 2016 ended so you can strut like you mean it into 2017 with your thrifted pieces and flame people, because we all need to be fashionistas to live our lives, and I'm here for it. So yes, if you want to hear my thrifting tips, then just stay tuned. So numero uno is to do your research. Now, when I first began thrifting, anybody who's like, oh, I want to thrift, what you're first going to do is you're going to run to Goodwill. I'm going to just try to help you avoid that whole obstacle altogether. If you're not going for furniture, like if you're looking to upgrade your room and you want to go thrifting for cute pieces, Goodwill is the place to go. I'm not going to even lie. Furniture prices are amazing at Goodwill. Now, for clothes, I don't really like Goodwill because everything is priced one way. Like if it's shirts, the shirts are like $4, the jeans $7, and that's just how it is. And thrifting for me is being able to find things at all different type of prices that are of course affordable. So you could find a very high quality shirt at Goodwill for $5 because that's a set price. But then you could also find a basic camisole that you could get brand new for the same price, which is $5 at Goodwill, just because it's a shirt and all of their shirts are $5. See what I mean? You're not really getting your bang for your buck there because you might as well just go get a new camisole instead of spending $5 for it at Goodwill. Feel what I'm saying? I also don't like the whole color coordinated thing. Thrifting to me is just random treasures. Like, you don't go into a treasure chest and everything is organized like, oh, here's the rings, here's the goblets, here. No, it needs to be spread out and you need to be able to search for your stuff and have fun. Color coordinated is not really that great. I will say though, like if you're looking for business wear or something like that and where you know exactly what you're looking for and you don't want to get caught up in the big shebang of thrifting, go to Goodwill if you're willing to spend that money and just pick up what you need and waltz out. But if you're looking for a good, challenging, fun experience, Goodwill is not the place. All right, enough Goodwill ranting because I could go on for ages. But as far as research, so I always start off in Google. I'll just put thrift shops and which thrift shops near me, thrift shops 20 miles away or whatever, and you're going to drive to places, you're gonna be disappointed. Unfortunately, that's just how thrifting works, and I always I steer my, thrifting mind closer towards stores that aren't name brand. So Goodwills or like America's Thrifts. I try to stay away from those stores because they're very pricey and the prices are set because they're popular. So they know people are going to come to them, so their prices are higher. Versus if you go to a random thrift shop that just has a random name like Lost Trinkets, you'll go in there and find a whole bunch of stuff and everything will be 99 cents. So I try to go to places that aren't big businesses like Goodwill. So go to places that have random names that are just owned by somebody in your community because you'll find great pieces there. Tip number 2 is think about what you're looking for. And I say this because if I see something, I could see it on a website, I could see it on one of my favorite YouTubers, I could see it on TV or something, I could see it on Pinterest. If I see something that I like, I will jot it down in my thrifting list because I believe you can thrift everything. It's stuff that's coming back into style, so you probably could find it at the thrift store. And since I have a really plain Jane style, most of my stuff is basic, one color. I'm not looking for anything really dramatic or colorful. If you know your style, you know what you're looking for, and you can find it at the thrift store, I just jot it down in a list so that if I end up at a thrift store, I can just whip out my phone, look at my list and be like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I know I'm going to try to find today. So I'm not feeling too overwhelmed. My third tip, which is very important, listen to this tip. You need to dress for the occasion. Like I said, Goodwill is not the place to go. And Goodwill is great because it has dressing rooms. Not every thrift shop has dressing rooms. Actually, 99% of them don't have them at all. It's actually very annoying, and it's like I have to try things on, especially like when I was younger, I could just throw anything on. People could buy me clothes and they fit beautifully. Now it looks great on the model, I put it on, and it's not how I envisioned it to look. So when I say dress for the occasion, what I like to wear to thrift shops, if I know I'm just going thrifting, period, you never know, you could be at a thrift shop and then change your mind and decide to go somewhere else because what you're looking for isn't there. So you have to be ready for any environment. I love to toss on some leggings. I love to toss on a tank top like the camisole spaghetti strap ones. And then I love to put like an oversized cardigan so that I'm not like feeling, you know, in the nude and bare out into the world. So the leggings and the tank top are really thin, so that way you can pull clothes over them. So you can try on jeans over your leggings, try on shirts over that camisole outside, because sometimes you'll be in front of people and there'll be like a few mirrors and everybody's trying on clothes because there's no fitting rooms. So I try to wear like really thin undergarments, you know, so the tank top and the leggings so that I'm able to try clothes on over that, and then I just have my cardigan on so that I'm able to put that back over me and it's quick to take off, you know, if you want to try something on real quick, if you're standing in the aisle, you know, stuff like that. And then as far as like if you know you're looking for shoes, most of the shoes, as you know, I like to clean everything, so but in the moment when you're trying it on, you have to see if it fits. I love to wear my socks with slides, so that way my socks, and not thick ones, just thin ones, you know, even the little ankle ones, just some socks so that you're able to try on shoes to see if they fit, toss them in your cart and roll out. My fourth tip is if you know you're going to the thrift shop and you're looking for like everything, so you're looking for bottoms, tops, coats, everything, I would suggest that you start in the jeans section. I say this because jeans are harder to find because they're all one color. Yeah, you can be like, okay, I want light wash, I want dark wash, and that's fine, but like when you're trying to like just pinpoint your eye onto something, it's harder with jeans. So I would start there first so that you're able to properly go through everything, versus like, you know, if you're walking in the shirt aisle and everything's like disorganized and out of order, it's not color coded, like I said, you can spot a really cool fabric really quickly in the dress and shirt aisle or whatever. You can spot it quickly, versus like with the jeans you can't. So I'd start there first so that you can get what you need, all the good stuff from the jeans section, and then go to other sections where you're able to spot things out with your eyes really quickly. My fifth tip is, even if you're not sure if you love it, toss it in your cart, because I promise you there are some people out here who go thrifting and will just toss everything in their cart and leave with it. So if you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I like this jacket, let me put it back, then you realize, you know, while you're in the mirror, dang, should have put that in my cart, and try to run back, it'll be gone. It's happened to me and I've learned my lesson. It happened to me once with a cute jacket, and I just decided I will not be letting that happen to me ever again. So even if I'm unsure about if I want it or not, put it in my cart, because you never know. When you're doing that final try on with all of your pieces to see, am I keeping it, am I tossing it, just have it in there, because you could change your mind and you don't want to lose that piece forever. Sixth tip is, don't be afraid of stains. Now I know, you know, you want it to be as clean and whatever as possible, but you have to remember you're thrifting, so it's gonna be second-handed, and most of the time, like, I'm layering pieces anyway, so if it's a small stain that doesn't like directly draw, you know, attention, I'm not gonna be upset about it. I'll try and wash it out when I come home and wash out my clothes, but even if it doesn't come out, it doesn't bother me. If it's not a massive rip or a massive stain that's just like, okay, you look like a hobo, I'm gonna still get the piece because it's cute and I want it, and I'm most likely gonna layer it. My seventh tip is for my beginners. If you're a beginning thrifter, you're gonna buy useless things. Like, it's gonna happen. You know, you're gonna have a whole bunch of Cosby sweaters in your closet. You're gonna have a whole bunch of vintage blazers. Like, that's the stuff. Like, when you go thrifting, that's the first thing you grab, blazers and Cosby sweaters. So you're gonna have a lot of them. And then one day you're gonna realize that's not really my style. It's cool, it's great, it's chic, but it's just not me. So then you're gonna just have a whole bunch of them. And that's fine. Like, most of the time the stuff is really inexpensive anyways, so you could just hand it down to friends, cousins, you know, sisters. I gave all of mine to my little sister and she loves them. Now she's outgrown them, you know, she can pass them on. So you are gonna buy useless things, so don't feel like, you know, oh my gosh, you know, what's going on. It's gonna happen. But then one day you're gonna just be like, you know what, I know my style. Yes, that's a cute Cosby sweater, I would look cute in it, but it's not my style, I'm not gonna buy it. So you'll get there eventually. My last tip is, don't be afraid about what anybody thinks, because thrifting is for you. You know, there's gonna be some pieces that you get that you just find so interesting, so beautiful, so gorgeous, and other people just, they're not gonna get it. And you know, you're just gonna be confident in what you're wearing, and if you're happy and you feel stylish and you feel fabulous, wear it, because they're not the ones that are wearing it. You know, there's been plenty of times where I've like gotten a hideous sweater that I thought was gorgeous, and people are like, don't know if that's really me. You don't have to wear it, you know, like you do what you want to do. You boo, do you. Like if you love this sweater, you love this dress, and people think it's not cute, who cares? Just put it on for you, because the confidence that you have when you wear these pieces that people may not think are cute, they can be cute on you. And I get that all the time, because there's some stuff some people are like, I could never pull that off, but you look good. Because you know, you just have to be like, I love this, I'm wearing it, I'm feeling fabulous, and you're gonna just, it's gonna come off of you. Everybody's gonna realize how gorgeous this piece is because you have this confidence. So yes guys, that is it for my thrifting tips video. I know they seem really simple, but it took me a long time to just accept the concept of like what thrifting was. So you have to be ready for anything, because you got to be quick with thrifting. You know, some people are waiting for you to try on a piece to be like, hey, do you like it? Do you not like it? So you have to be ready to just pull on those jeans, toss them to the side, pull on that sweater, toss it to the side, and just not feel uncomfortable in a space. This is just thrifting, and that's really the fun of it. Figuring out who you are with thrifting is a big thing, because like now I'm able to walk into a thrift store and just get what I need, and I always have like a successful thrifting trip. Even if it's just one item, I can be like, oh my gosh, like I love this. Or I can say, oh, that's a beautiful sweater, it would look nice, but I know it's not me, and I'm gonna wear it like once and then it's gonna just be in my closet. So thrifting is just, it's a great hobby. It's a great way to relieve stress. It's a great way to just up your wardrobe without spending a lot of money. So if it's something that you want to get into, I would highly suggest it. And just use these tips and, you know, just flow with them. Be the butterfly in the thrifting world. Just jump out of your cocoon and make it happen, because you really will have a great experience, as have I. And I've just had a ball sharing with you guys like what I've been getting at the thrift store. And as you guys see, it's just simple stuff. But once you find your passion and your fashion, it's gonna be a fabulous thing, and you're gonna really enjoy it. So yeah guys, that is all I have to say. Enough rambling, as we know I like to do. I will see you guys in the next one, and I love you guys so much. Bye.